Good day. Today I will be teaching a topic in computer science named Data and Information by Popola Miriam Anike. Topic outline. In this topic, we shall be treating the definition of data and information, example of data and information, difference between data and information, and lastly, the processing cycle. The objective of class. At the end of this class, you should be able to define data, be able to define information, differentiate between data and information, and explain the data processing cycle. Now, what is data? Data is a raw and unorganized fact that requires to be processed to make it meaningful. Data can also be defined as a representation of facts, concepts, or instructions in a formalized manner, which should be suitable for communication, interpretation, or processing by humans or electronic machines. Data is represented with help of characters such as alphabet A to Z, digit 0 to 9, or special characters plus sign, minus sign, division sign, or etc. What is information? Information is a set of data which is processed in a meaningful way according to a given requirement. Information is processed, structured, or interpreted in a given context to make it meaningful and useful. Information also is an organized or classified data which has some meaningful value for the receiver. Now we're going to move into the examples of data and information. What are the examples of data and information? We have 4, 8, 12, 16. We have the dog, we have the cat, we have the hen. We also have 161.2, 175.3, 166.4, 164.7, and 169.3. When we assign a context or meaning to the above example, it's become meaningful when you are told that 4, 6, 8, 12, and 16 are the first 4 answers in the 4 multiplication table. Dog, cat, hen is the list of household pests. 161.2, 175.3, 166.4, 164.7, and 169.3 are the eyes of the 14-year-old student. Now we move to differences between data and information. Number 1 difference is that data does not have a specific purpose, and information is carrying meaning have been assigned by interpreting data. Number 2 difference is that under data is that information that is collected, while under information is that information that is processed. The third difference is that data is a single unit and is raw. It does alone have a meaning. Under information, information is a product and group of data which jointly carry a logical meaning. And number 4 difference is that under data is that it depends on information, while information depends on data. Now we're going to move into data processing cycle. And what is data processing itself? Data processing is the restructuring or reordering of data by people or machine to increase their usefulness and add values for a particular purpose. And data processing cycle consists of 3 stages, which include the input stage, processing stage, and output stage. We're going to talk about the input stage now. In this stage, the input data is prepared in some convenient form for processing. The form will depend on the processing machine. For example, when an electronic computers are used, the input data is recorded on any one of the several types of input medium, such as magnetic tapes, and so on. We move to the next stage, which is the processing stage. In this stage, the input data is changed to produce data in a more useful form. For example, a summary of sales for the month calculated from the sales orders. What this one is trying to tell us is that when the input data is processed to give a useful form. Now we move to the output. At this stage, the result of the processing step is collected. The particular form of output data depends on the use of data. For example, output data may be paycheck for employee. At this output stage, the result that is processed is being collected out as is being collected. Summary. So far, we discussed what data and information is. We discussed about the differences between data and information. We also discussed about the example of data and information, and we also discussed about data processing cycle. Assignments. Apart from the differences mentioned in class, differentiate between data and information. Number 2 is that in your own words, explain data processing cycle with example to back it up. Thank you.